Hey guys, before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know I uploaded a brand new video on my second channel, Sneaker Talk 365. It's my weekly sneaker rotation, so check it out. I'll leave it linked down below. Subscribe if you haven't yet already and turn on notifications. But with that said, let's start today's video. What's up guys, it's your boy Christian here, back at you with a brand new video, and today we are discussing the July sneaker releases for 2018. It's been a while since I've done this kind of sit down video talking about new releases. I hopefully can start doing these again monthly, and you know, on the special occasions when there are bigger drops coming out, like special collections. So if you guys want to see more content like this, please smash that thumbs up button down below. I am going to be giving away a pair of sneakers at the end of today's video, so stay tuned till the very end if you guys want to be a part of that giveaway. But anyways, let's get to what you guys came here for, the July sneaker releases for 2018. And yes, I know it's July 9th. We're a little bit behind from the start of July, so we did miss out on a couple of releases, but we're going to talk about the one major release I think that caught my eye and might have caught yours, and then we're going to get to the rest of the releases. So for the very first release, let's talk about the Air Jordan 1 Hyper Royal. These bad boys came out on July 7th, and July 7th was a pretty big day for me. I had a meetup in downtown Toronto. I also went to a concert, so I didn't have time to actually go to the mall and buy these sneakers. Now, even though I didn't buy them on release day, I think they still might be available at some stores. I've seen Champ Sports try advertising them on their Instagrams, and I've seen on StockX the prices are about $125, so I think that's a less than retail price. So I am planning to go sneaker shopping at the mall today. Let's see if they do have them there, and hopefully they do. But I think it's a sneaker that if it doesn't sell out now, it's gonna sell out in a matter of a few weeks, and it's a sneaker I think that will have its resale go up over time, considering it is an Air Jordan 1 with OG branding. But anyways, let's get to the rest of the sneaker releases for July. So the first upcoming sneaker for July we're gonna talk about is the Nike Air Max Deluxe. These are dropping on July 12th, and it's honestly an Air Max sneaker that I don't recognize at all, but my understanding is that they are retroing this from the late 90s. The upper on this sneaker looks really cool. It has this like sort of weird print to it, and it sits on top of an Air Max 97 outsole, and I love the 97. It is a very comfortable sneaker, so I'm sure this will be definitely a hit amongst Air Max enthusiasts. When it comes to Air Maxes, there aren't typically many releases that give off this kind of aesthetic, so I think it's pretty dope that they do have this coming out this summer. Now, do I think it's gonna sell out? Probably not, but if you're an Air Max head, you might want to consider copying this shoe. And from what I see, they just have this blue and orange colorway coming out, but that might lead to more colorways coming out later this year. The next sneaker is the Nike KD11 EYBL, releasing on July 13th. Now this sneaker is out there. It is colorful. I think it's going to be a great sneaker for the summer. Is it something I would personally wear? Probably not. This is going to be an easy drop for me. The KD11s really remind me of the Nike Lunar Charge, but just more of like a basketball performance sneaker versus just a Lunar Charge, which is a running shoe. Now, I'm not a huge fan of these KD11s, but I think my favorite thing about this shoe is the like semi-translucent or semi-transparent outsole. You can actually see this like hot punch color seep through that semi-translucent outsole, and it looks pretty dope. This next shoe definitely caught my attention. It released earlier last month in June in some markets, and now it's finally releasing in North America on July 13th. They are the Nike React Element 87. Now, the first time I ever saw these sneakers, I think, were the like preview images of the collaboration they were doing with Undercover, which looked really dope. I know that the Casual did a video about like underrated sneakers coming out, and this made the list, but apparently people are loving these shoes. Now, they are using that sort of like translucent material similar to what we saw on the Converse Off-White collaboration, so you can sort of actually see through the side panel of the shoe. So if you got some socks, you know, make sure your socks are fresh. But these shoes look really cool, and I feel like Nike is going to be really happy with the results of this sneaker. I feel like it's going to sell out, and they don't even have to have like a celebrity endorsement behind it or anything. Like, these sneakers are really cool, and I've actually seen a couple of images of these on Instagram so far, and every photo I've seen of these has been fire. Now, the 4 colorways expected to come out are this like black colorway, this beige colorway, this one with some blue hits on it, and this one with some green hits on it. Now, these look all dope. I'd love to have any in my collection, but personally I would love to have that black colorway. That thing looks so dope. It sort of also gives like this sort of tech wear kind of vibe to it. I'm sure if you're a fan of the acronym Prestos or the Off-White Prestos, you'll probably like these sneakers too. And these right here are probably my #1 ranked sneaker for the month of July. So yeah, if you want to cop these, they're releasing on July 13th for $160. Also releasing on July 13th is the Steph Curry 5 in this gray gum colorway. Now, Usually I wouldn't cover like this kind of sneaker, but I gotta say I like what Under Armour did with the Steph Curry 5. It definitely has more of a lifestyle appeal to it because it sort of looks like a running shoe. I feel like a lot of the Steph Curry shoes in the past really were just meant to be worn on the basketball court. But these right here, the Steph Curry 5s, I feel like are going to be a more of a lifestyle shoe as well that people can rock on and off the court. With that said, if you want to cop, they're releasing for $130 on July 13th. Now on my birthday, July 14th, the Kyrie 4 is coming out in this triple black colorway, and it is straight fire. It looks so good. Personally though, I'm not gonna buy it because like I don't see myself wearing Kyrie 4s as a lifestyle sneaker. I know some people can pull them off, but these look dope. These look really, really cool. It's got this black upper, and then when you creep down to the midsole and outsole, it has this like black gray mixture pattern, and it looks really, really cool and unique. The next release for July 14th is a sneaker, or a set of sneakers, which I think are absolute garbage. These are horrible. I can't believe they're actually making these. These look like some fake knockoff things from China. If you guys remember the Jordan Fusion line and how those didn't really do too well, this is another Air Jordan Fusion model, but this time it has like a cosign because it's being designed by Don C. This is the Air Jordan Legacy 312. They're set to come out in 3 different colorways, and you couldn't even pay me to wear these sneakers. That's how ugly I think these things are. They're a fusion of the Air Jordan 3-1 and the Nike Alpha Force 1, and I just honestly think these sneakers should have never been made. This looks like some weird sort of like Frankenstein creation. It's gonna be a easy pass, easy drop for me. If you do want to cop the Jordan Legacy 312, if you mess with them, they are releasing on July 14th for a retail price of $160. 3 different colorways. They got this gray and neon yellow colorway. They also got this brown colorway, and they also got this like hot lava colorway. Now this next shoe you think I would dislike because it's such a dad shoe, and I'm not a huge dad shoe kind of guy, but Nike is releasing a sequel, you could say, to the Nike Air Monarch. These are the Nike M2K Technos, releasing in the Phantom colorway. Now, a lot of people really like these shoes. Whenever I've seen images of these over on Instagram, people love them, they look cool, and honestly, I wouldn't buy the Nike Air Monarch for myself, but I would buy the Nike M2K Technos. These look really dope. The Phantom colorway is sort of this like light beige ivory with a hit of orange on the back colorway. It looks really cool. It sort of reminds me of like the Puma Thunder Spectra, the Balenciaga Triple S, and the Nike Air Monarch put all together, and it looks really clean. I messed with the shoe, and at a retail price of $100 US, it's definitely going to be a sneaker that a lot of people will consider buying this summer, and I'm not going to be surprised if they release a bunch of colorways if this first colorway does like really well. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 13 Reptile, releasing on July 27th. Now, if you're a guy and you really like these sneakers, I'm sorry, but they're releasing these in women's or kid sizes only. So I don't feel like too many people are going to be heartbroken about that. This is definitely not a shoe I feel like most guys would want to rock. I still think it's a pretty clean colorway, white with like this gray silver. You can't really go wrong with that, and I feel like a lot of girls will probably like these sneakers. This next release confuses me a little bit because I thought they would have released these shoes alongside the Jordan 4s and the Jordan 7s from the Pure Money pack. We're talking about the Air Jordan 3 Pure Whites. Now, this shoe doesn't necessarily have that Pure Money branding with the dollar signs on the back or anything like that, but it does have an icy blue outsole, and that's something that we didn't see on the other Pure Money sneakers, the 4s or the 7s. I think this is a really clean sneaker. I feel like a lot of people are going to like these sneakers in the summer. I mean, come on. It's probably going to be one of the best Air Jordans you can buy this summer. It's an all-white Jordan with an icy blue outsole, super clean. You can't go wrong with like an all-white shoe for the summer. So kudos to Jordan Brand for releasing some heat for the summer. Now, these did release in China already on May 5th, but are going to be released globally on July 21st for a retail price of $190. Now, do I think these are going to sell out? Do I think you can resell these? No, I don't think these are going to have any resale value, but I feel like a lot of people are going to buy these. They're not going to sell out. They're going to probably be on the shelves for maybe like 6 weeks or for the entire summer, but It's such a clean sneaker. So if you were looking to get that nice pair of all white sneakers and you're a huge fan of Air Jordans, this will probably be a must cop for you. And if you're a sneaker customizer, or if you're an amateur sneaker customizer, I want to have a very clean, simple base to work with a pretty dope icy blue outsole, then I feel like you as a customizer are probably going to buy these shoes to customize. Now, I would love to see Jordan Brand releasing a crazy fire colorway of the Air Jordan 5 for this summer for guys, but if you're a girl or if you have a smaller foot, you're in luck. Jordan Brand is releasing a women's or kid size exclusive Air Jordan 5 in this tropical light aqua theme. These look really clean. They have this white leather upper, hits of this aqua blue, yellow for the fire on the midsole, and a like icy blue outsole. This shoe sort of gives me like a Bel Air kind of vibe, like the Bel Air 5 kind of vibe, but not quite, but it's still pretty dope. I feel like a lot of girls are going to love these shoes. And these are actually releasing on July 14th for $140. That's my birthday. So many shoes releasing on my birthday this year. Next up is an Air Jordan 10 release releasing on July 28th for $190. Now this is a shoe I feel like this should have made women's or kid size only. I don't think this is a shoe that's gonna do too well with the guys out here. The Light Smoke Air Jordan 10 features a gray leather upper with some black and white speckling throughout the shoe. You got that mixed match black and gray outsole, which definitely does pop. And yeah, I don't mess with the speckling. This sort of reminds me of the Jordan 10 Bulls Over Broadway release. I feel like they could have released these shoes and the Bulls Over Broadway together as like a pack. But yeah, I just don't really mess with the shoe. I'm not a fan of the speckling, and I don't think it's a Jordan that needed to be made. I feel like this is gonna sit on the shelves for a while. Probably gonna hit sale pricing pretty quickly and fly over to the shelves at the outlets and clearance stores too. Now for my Air Max heads, this might be one of the best releases of the summer. Dutch artist Piet Para, I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but Para is collaborating with Nike on this Nike Air Max 1. Para, if you don't know, is responsible for the 2005 release of the Nike Air Max 1 Amsterdam, one of the most coveted Air Maxes to date. These Air Max 1s are pretty wild with diagonal lines going across different sections of the sneakers. They got some polka dots, it's got a multicolor outsole, and it's definitely out there. This is an Air Max 1 that's gonna sell out, that's gonna have resale value, and if you do want these, they're releasing on July 21st for $150 US on the Nike sneakers app. And I'm not that big of an Air Max 1 guy, but I honestly really want these. So Nike, please have an online release on your website in Canada. This next shoe, I never thought I'd actually say I'd want to buy a lifestyle Harden shoe. This is the Adidas Harden LS2, and these shoes look really cool. I think these look like a Y3 silhouette. Like these could easily pass as a Y3 model, but it is a basketball lifestyle sneaker, and they did a really good job on these. These released on July 14th for $160 in this like core black colorway. These shoes look comfy, all that boost looks really good. I like the lacing system they have on it, and because it does look like a Y3 silhouette, it got these ninja kind of vibes, and I mess with it. So next up, we're gonna get to what might be the biggest hype beast release for the month of July when it comes to sneakers. We have the black colorway, or the new black colorway of the off-white Nike Prestos. Now they're releasing a white colorway in August, so those look really cool, but we're here for July. We're talking about the July releases, and this black colorway is what's coming out on July 27th for a retail price of $160 US. Now you can bet your ass that these are gonna have resale value, that these are gonna sell out, that people are going to be entering a million raffles. You're gonna have all your friends reposting photos on Instagram. They're gonna give away their social security number and sign contracts in blood just for a shot to buy these for $160 US. And these bad boys are straight fire. Oh my gosh, these off-white Prestos look so dope. Now I do like the first version of the off-white Presto more with that like bone cage, but these look dope regardless. I missed out on the original release. You know I'm gonna try and get these ones, and I know that I'm gonna try and get my sister and my mom and my dad and my dog to also try and enter raffles to get me a pair too. They're gonna go with whatever you wear because of the kind of color scheme. It is all black with a hit of like white beige, you can say, on the swoosh. I really like that like stitching. Like you can see that black stitching for the swoosh on the shoe. It really gives it a more like rugged DIY kind of look. You got Aaron quotes on the back of the shoe with that strap. You also got that orange little tab under the swoosh, and of course you got that Nike swoosh branding on the side of the tongue. That's a nice little touch, and you can't, you know, forget about that red zip tie. So there you guys have it. That is the last sneaker release I want to cover for the month of July. Now let's get to the sneaker giveaway, but before we get to that, I actually have to unbox the sneaker sneakers I'm giving away because I haven't yet showed them to you guys on the channel. These are a pair of sneakers that Converse sent over a couple of weeks ago and I'm just getting to now. So sorry Converse for the delay, but I've just been traveling a whole ton and I got a ton of other packages in the mail as well. So these right here are from the Converse and Golf Le Fleur collection, the collaboration they're doing with Tyler the Creator. This is from the latest drop. Let's pop open that lid. And here we have the shoes in this bag right here. It's like a potato sack kind of bag. But let me get to the note real quick before we get to the shoes. So it reads, Christian, Converse Golf Le Fleur two-tone is here. Enjoy. Signed, #Converse at Converse. So thank you very much, Converse, for sending these sneakers over. And let me pull them out of the bag. Bam, here we have it. These are the Converse Golf Le Fleur two-tone in the purple and green colorway. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Converse Golf Le Fleur collection, but personally, I just don't see myself wearing this purple and green colorway. And so that's why I want to give it to one of you guys in the Sneaker Talk family, because I'd rather have someone actually wear these and put these to good use rather than just have these collect dust in my bedroom. So if you want to enter the giveaway for these Converse Golf Le Fleur sneakers from the two-tone pack, these are a size 9.5 men's. They fit big, so they fit like a 10 or a 10 and a half. I feel like they would fit like a size 10. Hopefully one of you guys will enjoy the shoe, or if you do win, you can gift it to somebody. To enter this giveaway, all you gotta do is comment down below 2 sneakers in July that you're looking forward to releasing, like the video, and of course subscribe to the channel. Hit that red button down below and hit that bell if you want to as well. That's all you gotta do. Just like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. With that said, I'll give you guys a quick little 360 of the shoe. We got the purple green upper, we got the white contrast stitching on the shoe, we got this flower right here which looks pretty cool. Taking a look at the bottom, we've got that flower print all over, looks pretty dope. Here is a look at the booty of the shoe, looking clean. And yeah, there you guys have it. That's a quick little 360 of the Converse Golf Le Fleur. Huge thank you to Converse for sending these over my way. I really appreciate it. This is really kind of you. So there you guys go. That's gonna wrap up today's monthly sneaker recap, talking about the shoes for the month of July. If you guys want more sneakers like this, like weekly or monthly sneaker recaps, we're talking about new releases or news stories, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to do some more. And with that said, make sure you guys check out today's Japan vlog, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.